liberalism. Liberalism is one of the main theories in international relations, and also one of the powerful theories. It highlights a different questions which covered by English school. Neorealism, it's a theory of international relations which says that cooperation between two states is feasible, and this cooperation about two states or two governments can reduce the conflicts or competition about this government, and we can say that this reduces also the war, because between these states or governments, and the main one of the main goals of liberalism theory, it is a world without war. More realists say that it is utopic, but they believe that it can be with the help of economic ties or international organizations. And also we can say that there are many values of liberal theory in the social science. For example, international relations, political science, sociology, and so on. Also, organizing principles. We can say, for example, we describe two states or non-states actors which rely to one another and for essential goods or service. In this situation, liberalism theory thinks that international arena as one defined by anarchy, and because the absence of final judge or final decision which to arbitrate disputes and the state rules. Unlike English school, liberalism have a little time for informal institutions. Also, we can say that liberalism theory gave more arguments that how can institutes or international organizations can reduce the violence power of government, and we can say that it is different with realism and liberalism, because we know that realism says about violence of state, and also about liberalism, we can say that in similarities between realism and liberalism, we can say that both of them know that world is dangerous place, and both of them know that military power is main thing, but unlike liberalism, realism thinks that it is military power that one solve of this problem, but liberalism says that it is not military power not only solve of this problem of war between states. They can solve also with the help of institutions or organizations, international organizations. And then because between the during the war two states, if we saw it in point of view realism, between the war of two states, one of them win. Yes, it's good side in realism opinion, because realism, the main actor in realism, government. It is good that winning side of government, but in liberalism, during the war, yes, one of the states will win, but both of the citizens of both of the states are lose, because after the war will be economic problems with these states, and during the war in their life of these citizens will be in dangerous situation. And we know that main goal in liberalism is their citizens, persons, their citizens of this state, freedom of these citizens, rights of these citizens, and also you can say that the one of the different sides liberalism, it is they not send government in first place in the main of actors, but also unlike realism they say also the other actors of government, it is institutions in this government or the other things.